Hello everyone, my name is Katie. I am the Introverted Reader, and today we have another tag video for you. I have my laptop right here, just in case you're wondering what I'm looking at. I am doing the School Days book tag, and this was created by Will Victoria Red, and I was tagged by Kaz over at Katsa Camera, and I will leave them linked down below. So the idea of this tag is that you do the times of day questions and then choose any of the subject questions that seem interesting. Right, so let's answer these. So, times of day. First bell, tell us about the book that first got you into reading. For me, it was the Princess Diaries series by Meg Cabot. I remember reading those when I was I remember reading the first one at like 9 years old. It's one of the very few memories of primary school that I actually I'm not emotionally and mentally scarred by. Like going to the book fair and then finding that book there, and I literally remember just picking it up because I saw the word princess and the cover was pink. So I was just like, oh, I'll take that one. And then I literally remember because our teacher asked us to pick a book and then write a review on it, and it was the first book that I ever reviewed, so very near and dear to my heart. Break time. Which book have you most recently had to take a break from or DNF? This took me a wee minute to think about. The very last book I remember DNFing was When the Curtain Falls by Carrie Hope Fletcher. If you remember, that was one of the books that my sister picked for me to read in December. And it was the only one out of that pile that I remember DNFing. Like I got maybe like 120 pages into it, and yeah, it was terrible. It was just bad. It was bad, let's just be real. It was not good. Lunchtime. Tell us about your favorite book that features food. Well, my most recent read that it talks a lot about food is Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. This is a story about two twin sisters and their family who own a restaurant in Sicily, and just like the descriptions of all the gorgeous like food that they make in this is just absolutely divine. Like obviously it's about other stuff too, but I just remember like her describing like cooking the food and like the different smells and everything in the kitchen. I was just like, oh, take me to Italy like right now, please. Let's see. Oh, and also another one that features food is one of my favorites is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. Like I just had to throw that in there because it's really good too. Final bell. Which book have you most recently finished reading? I finished reading this morning. A Kind of Spark by Ellie McNichol. This is beautiful. Yeah, finished this morning. Didn't do any writing, whoops, but I did some reading. Yay. I'll tell you more about this at the end of the month. Homework. What was the last non-fiction book that you read and enjoyed? Over the Top by Jonathan Van Ness. It's sort of their little memoir that they came out with when, well, it's been a few years now, but yeah, I listened to it on audiobook last month, and yeah, I loved it because like I love Jonathan's amazing. Staff room. Tell us about a book that you go to when you need to take a breath. I mentioned this I think before in the Moody book tag that I did a couple days ago, but whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or if I need to like relax and take a break or whatever, I don't read. Like it's weird, like because my brain just doesn't have the brain power to focus on words on a page. So I literally just like go to Netflix or something and just like watch something mindless for an hour or two. Now there's subject questions as well. I don't know if I'll do them all, but one that I picked out that I can maybe do is show us 3 books that you think have the best covers, and that's for the subject for art. And I just randomly picked these 3 because I just think these 3 are just absolutely gorgeous. A Tale of Magic by Chris Colfer. I'll just let you take in this gorgeousness for a second, and let me just take off this dust jacket because just look. Huh? Oh, like, look at that. Look at that. That is just everything. That is, like, this is probably one of the most beautiful books that I own, and I really should keep it on display more, but that would mean me organizing, and I'm too lazy. And Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. This gorgeousness. Look at it. And again, we have a surprise underneath the dust jacket. Ooh, gold foiling. We love gold foiling in this house. Ooh. Let's just take that away. See? It's on there and on the spine, which is gorgeous, but there's nothing on the back. You couldn't have put a little something on the back? It just looks incomplete. But yeah, again, one of the more, well, I own a lot of beautiful books, but that's a pretty one. And as well, my Illumicrate exclusive edition of Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Like, look at this. I have a full unboxing of this, by the way. And again, is there a thing underneath? Yeah, there's like writing underneath, and there's like cover art in the dust jacket. Like, again, one of the more beautiful books that I own. I mean, I own a lot of pretty books as well, but yeah, let me see. Is there another subject question? Oh, for let me see. Which 3 historical fiction novels have you most enjoyed? And if you don't read historical fiction, what areas of history would you like to learn more about? That's all the subject for history. Stalking Jack the Ripper is sort of like historical fiction. I don't really read a whole lot of historical fiction, I won't lie. But yeah, Stalking Jack the Ripper series is definitely one that comes to mind. I adore that. And an area of history I would like to learn more about. Let me see. Oh, the Diviners as well is another good one, which I really, really love. Stalking Jack the Ripper, the Diviners, and could Kingdom of the Wicked count as historical fiction? I'm not sure. But more areas of history that I would like to learn about would maybe be like, I guess maybe like 1960s or 70s, like whenever, I'm trying to think, like whenever like the whole like liberation thing was happening. That was way before 1960s and 70s. What am I talking about? Or was it? I don't know. So like, I don't know, maybe like the days of Martin Luther King, you know, just to like learn a little bit more about that. So yeah, I think that is all the questions that I will answer for today. Thank you, Kaz, for tagging me. I really, really appreciate that. She's tagged me in videos before, and yeah, she's wonderful. So I'll leave her channel linked down below, as well as Victoria's original video, if I can find it. But yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Twitter, Instagram are down below as always, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you know whenever I upload. And yeah, I will have videos coming for you soon. I have one coming in particular that I'm quite excited about. It's just my February TBR, but I'm still really excited about it. So bye.